Hello, everybody. It's Friday. It's Friday. I have to look. April the 12th. Yes, I missed a couple days, but you can't go a whole month without having some sick leave. So maybe it's in the YouTube community that will allow me to have at least a couple days sick leave so I can continue on with my vlogmas. How's everybody doing? I'm feeling better. I actually took a can't well, I took a shower, so I'm all nice and clean, little red cheeks. I don't know what that's all about, but yeah, so I'm doing much better. All I got done today was a shower. Whew, takes all day to plan stuff like this. So anyway, here I am. I'll be real quick. I'm going to show you what I've been working on. I finished the one side of my sweater. Here's one side, and I've got only 2 rows left, 1 row left, and the second side will be finished. So then I have almost a whole sweater, and then I have to do the sleeves. Now this is a large. This is like the largest size that they had. I did it in nice and roomy. Not for me, but from whomever. The colors are really a lot brighter than that in real life. Real life. Can you believe that? Let me see if I can adjust this a little bit. I don't know if this will help or not. Let's see. Well, it's close enough. So anyway, so all I have to do is the sleeves. I forgot what it really looks like. I forgot about the collar. I don't know. Can't remember what the collar. This pattern is Crochet Bead Stitch Sweater Pattern by Knit Crow at, it's just a little boat here. It's just a boat, kind of. But it's not a tunic. It's a regular sweater with sleeves. I wonder if I should make sleeves a little shorter. Well, I don't know. But anyway, I'm just going to go with the pattern. That's what I'm going to do. So yeah, so I've got that. I was just sitting here watching a car chase. The state troopers were uh, chasing this car through Oklahoma. So you got to get your kicks somehow, right? So I'm watching car chases. And then I saw another chase. I don't know who that was. So anyway, so I've been working on my sweater because I just, lay on the couch and I can pick this up and work on it. And then let's see what else. Then this is going to be. I cut this out. This is going to be a purse, and I just sort of worked on some buttons. I've got some other stuff to put through here for this one. I haven't done anything with those because that would mean that I'd have to come in here, and I really didn't feel like sitting here working on stuff. So this is my progress on my blanket. As you can see, I'm on row like 30 something. I usually write down where I am, but I've got a bead count. Where's my bead counter? So I'm on how did that happen? Goes this way, right? And I pull it down. Oh, I guess I'm starting over. So I must be going on row 31. This is like a 10 counter. Okay, I keep that with this. So, I'm just, so when this, see, it's going to be nice. It's going to be a nice, thick blanket. I've been working on that. I did get, where am I? Some of the lining for this. I'm doing the hummingbird lining, which is this, where have I got here? But I'm going to cut another piece and put some interfacing in it for um, this bag. So I got that I'm working on. And then, well, I've seen pen rest. I used to call it pine rest, but it's pen rest. Pen rest, pine rest, whatever you want to call it. I look at a lot of their stuff and I get ideas from all kinds of things that they have that they're showing, and it's kind of, up to date and all that good stuff. So I sat there and I have all of this fabric that's like not enough to do anything with, but not enough to do a little scrap thing on it. So I said, well, I am going to try to make a fabric scrap bag. Not the kind that you iron on and sew together and all. Do it all by hand. So I did. And I was going to make this as a special gift, but I'm going to do another one larger and better because I learned a lot from just experimenting with it. So I made this little purse. It's a scrap purse. Man, let me tell you, there's a lot of work in this. If you had a large one of these and somebody charged $250 and $300, it was well worth it. This is hard work. So here's what I've discovered. Now, these are pieces of material that I tried to tie together and to make. Now, I haven't lined it yet. I am going to put some little red lining in it. And it's a small purse because I didn't want to make it too big. I did something with the handle. Anyway, so all of it's hand sewn, everything, and crocheted. So what I did was I crocheted, so you could see close. I crocheted each row a chain, okay? And with fabric, it ain't easy. You don't want it too thin because then you'd be doing this 100,000 times. So some of it's a little thicker, some a little thinner, but it has a little bit of give to it. So I would chain the rows, and I chain a bunch. Now this is just a continuation up and down, and then I enclose the sides. And so it's probably messy like it's supposed to look, but I don't know. So, but anyway, and it's a little darker on this side. But my main thing was red, to get the red in there. It is sturdy as hell. This thing will last for 100,000 years. And I sewed it together with fabric. And it was hard. But now I know what I need to do. And I ripped it. Instead of cutting strips, I ripped it, okay, into strips. And then I did the single crochet, made the chain, and then I would take the fabric and sew each one together. I think it's adorable myself. I think it's cute. It's in. Now is the time that once I get the lining in, I'll probably add some things to it, but it's a work in progress. So isn't it cute? It's a good way. And, if you've got pieces laying around, let me show you. I'll show you in case you've got some of these. Now, it's not going to work with tiny little pieces. It's not, because you got to put the pieces, unless you want to sit there and sew the pieces together, or you could sew them on the machine, but that would take away from it, in other words. But if you have a piece, let me see if I got a piece here I could show you. Okay, here's a piece. Okay. So here's a piece of fabric. And you can see, what would I do with this? Not much, right? I mean, I could probably make a small bag with it. It's got, but it goes this way. See, the fabric goes this way. So what you do is to cut it and then then just strip it down, depending. But I wouldn't use this; it's too short for what the next bag I want to do. Because remember, you're crocheting this together. Now, there might be a way. I don't know. I just like the feel of the way this works, but there might be a way of stripping it and rolling it, I guess. Now, I like the way I did it. I like the way I did it. Yeah, 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 yeah. I haven't watched any videos on how to actually do this. I did this kind of just a wing and a prayer, mostly a prayer. But if you get longer, this was a bad choice to show you. Let me see if this is any there. See if this is any better. These are pieces that you have around the house. Oh, there were two different colors here too. Well, I could make a shorter bag and use these. And this I've used, you can tell, see right here. And maybe that's what I would do, maybe, is to that's a good piece. This is a bad piece. Is maybe ripping it and just do a stitch them together before, because you want to be able almost like to make a ball. But you want the width. I'm just talking it over with you guys. Okay, so you want to have, or I want to have these coming out of the side. That's the whole scrappy. But I don't want the pieces that I've had to tie together to 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 be on the outside. Now there was a lot on the inside, and I got those all trimmed back. But I like the way that I got this to go smooth, like this. See, so after I had slept all day, I spent the whole night ripping and all that stuff, and I'm going to start ripping again. But you could rip two pieces and then sew them together and then crochet them like you would prong. I mean, when I first, you wouldn't believe, before I was able to have so much yarn, when I was just buying yarn per project. Like if I wanted to make a blanket, I would go and buy half this month and half next month. Um, is what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. I forgot what my purpose of this whole thing was. Oh gosh, I know you're all saying, Billy, you were talking about doing this. But anyway, um, but I think the whole idea is you could make a big ball like you do with prong. I mean, that's what I made. I made a lot of bags, and I sold them at craft fairs, and they used them for market bags. I sold lots of them, and then I would take the pretty colors, like I made a black and white one. I made a lot. I made a lot of stuff like that before, you know, I couldn't afford yarn. But anyway, so I'm going to try it again, and what I'm going to do is maybe tie them together, not tie them together, but decide how why, because once you crochet it, you do a chain, it's going to, if it's this big, it's going to come down to this big. So that was my little project while I was sick on my sick couch. Is that cool? So anyway, and you could do any color you want. You can put different straps on them. I just did this because it was so small, and plus I was just laying there on the couch, and I said, what am I going to put on this thing? So I put this. I might adorn it with something like you know me. Where is all my stuff? I think I say I wanted to put a, and I would put that there. That's for sure. Well, here is a red pen with something, and it's got two little things here, and I could take some fabric and put it through the little holes, and then just pin it on the corner there and let it hang down. I mean, there's all kinds of things that you can do. Here's it's very busy. This is very busy, but I'm sure you could take solid colors and do a solid color one and then adorn it however you want. But yeah, it's pretty busy. So this is the new raid, guys. This is it, baby cakes. Take all that yarn, all that fabric that I've got up here, and really do something with it. And I think this would be great. But you could cut like two pieces of this, or three, rip three, and then so that. Oh my gosh, I've just got so many ideas. My brain just won't stop, and it doesn't stop. Now I haven't done anything in here with any of the other bags at all. I haven't even finished this one yet. I forgot all about that one. I haven't lined this yet. I thought I had a line. I haven't lined this yet. So I've got this one to finish up, and so I've got a lot of little things that I need to work on, and so that's where I am. That's where I am now tonight, and I got all my little pins glued. That Mary sent me these. Thank you, Mary. This is like diamonds. I mean, this is like gold. Just I did so many with that. It was like gold. I love it. I love it. I love it. What else? What else? What else? I think that's about it. I do want to tell you that I've been getting emails, and there's a lot of people that are starting to sign up for the cruise. So when Naomi gets back on the 22nd, she's going to be a busy lady. So I am really excited. You can bring your husbands, your significant others, your sister, your son, your daughter, whatever, whoever, whatever. Okay, and it's really exciting. The people that are coming, so I'm really excited. So I still got a lot of things that I'm planning, and for everybody, and I'm just real excited. So what else was I going to tell you? Oh, guess what? For the first time in a long, long time, I have not made any big purchases at all. I was trying to get out of debt, which I did. Pat myself on the shoulder, and with making my stuff, and you guys buying it, and it's just marvelous that I'm able to help with that money. I'm able to help some people, and I'm also able to help myself. And so this morning, or last night, or this morning, whenever I did it, I bought a lift chair for myself. It's a reclining lift chair. And I'm really excited. The color, the color, they didn't have the color that I want, but this thing massages and whatever. I'm really looking forward to it. I didn't spend a lot of money on it because I wasn't going to spend thousands of dollars on a chair that I might not need for, 10 years. I mean, I'm going to be 80 years old. I'm going to be 78 or 9 years old. So, but anyway, I got it. It's going to be delivered sometime next week or next weekend, 22nd, I think. They said 29th, and then I got a message today that it could be here on the 22nd. So I got myself a new chair, guys, and I'm so excited because this chair that I have now is really low, has no padding, it's old, and I bought it used, like for $100 on Marketplace or something. And I'm just real excited about this new chair. I can't even tell you how long it's been since I bought something like that, especially for myself. So now my next goal, the chair was this year, Next year, I hope to buy a new bed. My bed is quite old. Uh, Steve bought me that bed. mm, I don't know, maybe I'd say 65, 20, almost 30 years ago, I guess. So no one should have a bed that long. So it's getting, and it's a king size bed. So it's time to downsize. And I thought I'd just go to a queen. Um, I think a queen with the two cats would be better than a full size. So I'm going to get a queen size bed. So that will be next year's purchase. So I got to get working here and get some stuff done. But I think I've done enough for tonight. I went on Lisa's live for a few minutes. Lisa's Crochet in Canada, just for a few minutes until Trisha got there, Mama Swift. And if you want to watch, I watched a great video today, and it was almost an hour long, and I enjoyed it. I was so proud. Mad Me Farming and Crocheting. She showed us all of her ribbons and all the things that she entered in her fair. And I'm going to make this very public to you, Miss Laura. Number one, I am so proud of you, knowing that you are haven't been crocheting and knitting that long. Knitting, I know that you haven't done very long, but crocheting, I know that you haven't. But what you've done is marvelous. I'm so proud of you. And when you walked up on that stage, I don't care who was out there. I felt like I was just cheering you on, and I just thought it was really, really, I'm just so proud of you. But so everybody will know this. I double dog dare you to send that item to wherever you have to for the main craft fair, statewide, or whatever. Send it. I double dare you to send it. Let's see what you can do. You can do it. Send it. Whatever you have to do, send it. I just want to see. I just think the items that you submitted were beautiful. Um, and your tension, you knew your tension is off here and there. You've always said that you were a tight knitter or a tight crocheter, so sometimes that can show up in your work. But you're marvelous. I'm so proud of you. If I could just get a hold of you, I'd hug you, just for the hell of it. Excuse my language, but I'm proud of you, Laura, and I can't wait to see what you submit for next year. And I hope you do the month of do the month what do you call them, copycat again, because I think that really took you out of your box a little bit, and I think it was a lot of some of the items were your monthly copycats that you were involved in. So yeah, let's do it again next year. You got me for a month, and it's going to be harder next time because I'm gonna put some thought and some real thought and some real plans into it. So I hope you'll do it next year because I'm right there with you. So I'm so proud of you, Laura. From the deep, I just get teary just thinking about it, how well so many of you have done in the couple years that I've known you. So keep up the good work. And I know you're just enjoying the heck out of it, and I think it's wonderful. And it was so nice of them to ask you to be a judge, and I think it'll be a great experience for you. So anyway, so here I am in my little world here, and now I'm going to think about fixing something to eat, something bland for sure. Okay, guys, I love you. Um, it Be sure if you need any information on the cruise, please get in touch with me. Send me an email, and I'll send you the information. It's really exciting, and remember, the pricing for the group will remain. She got us up through September 1st or 4th or something like that. So let's even if it's just a deposit, I mean just a deposit on it, so that you can get those rates. That'll save you a lot of money because they say that the celebrity people are just lining up to get their reservations for that. So, all right, guys, let's go. I know that she did. I don't know how many cabins that she got reserved for us. Uh, so let's get in on the beginning so that we don't have to pay the big bucks later if you decide to go. Restrictions on the shorter up to 5 days have gone down. The ones over 5 days haven't yet. So I've been keeping an eye on that for everybody. I am going to set up a chat line for us on Messenger. Is it Messenger, I think? So I promise I will be getting that done this weekend so that we can chat. And if you've got any questions, you can ask me and so on and so forth. Or Naomi, I'm going to put Naomi on the chat line also. So I'm going to call it quits. It's Friday night. I was going to do a live, but I don't know. I just don't have it in me tonight. I want to finish. I want to get this thing on the sweater, the last part of that. And then I've got, I got my first dress for my cruise. And of course, it's orange. Yep. I got my first dress. It fit great. And I bought it online. And it fits pretty good. I mean, I might have to do a little tucks here and there. But it fits pretty good. And it's my first cruise dress. Yeah, I wear dresses. I don't like being paint. Well, I might do. I don't know. Well, we'll see. I doubt it. But anyway, so I do have my first dress for the cruise, and I ordered a pair of flats today from Skechers, and they don't make that many shoes wide, and I have to have wide with the neuropathy. If I don't get wide, my toes hit each other, and they all go numb, and it's a terrible feeling to walk around with numb feet and numb toes. So I'm going to give them a try and see what happens. They're multicolored. They're kind of cute. In other words, they'll go with anything. So, and then, I didn't get the flip-flops. They did have some nice flip-flops in wide, but I didn't get those. I want to see how these fit first. Shoes with people with neuropathy is so hard for me anyway, because it hurts. It hurts. So wait, I'm going to get organized here and get my stuff back in my other room. I might sew a little bit tonight too, but I got to go fix something to eat. So have a great weekend, everybody. Oh, I'll see you tomorrow. What the heck? I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, I'm back on track, baby. I'll see you to the end of the month, unless I have a sick day. And I'm allowed to have a couple of sick days. So Billy says that. Right? Have a great weekend. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.